Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be really fun and exciting video that I've been really excited to record. So it's going to be my 2016 favorites video. So basically I'm going to pick something that I love from every category of makeup and tell you guys why I love it and why it was my favorite for 2016. These products didn't all come out in 2016. Some of them did, some of them did not. But these are basically just like the products that I've been loving. So, there are some categories that I just didn't really have a favorites, and I didn't want to give you guys like a random product that I don't really love. So all these products I genuinely love so much, and I'm so excited to share them all with you guys. So if you're interested in seeing all my favorites from this year, then just keep on watching. So going in order of how I would normally apply my makeup would be face first. So I don't really have a primer that I love so much this year. There have been several that I've been using, but none of them have really stood out to me as being like amazing primers, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that category. Next, we have foundation. Now I have two foundations that really have stood out to me this year and just been like really win products, and these are basically the foundations that I go for when I want my face to look good and I don't want there to be any hang-ups with anything, like whatever, it's gonna look too greasy, it's gonna look too whatever. I go with these. So I have two. I have one that's really full coverage and one that's super light coverage and natural. So the full coverage, this is no surprise probably if you've watched my channel, this is the Hourglass Vanish Foundation. I have the shade Porcelain. This is just the foundation for me, I feel like, for this year. Stick foundations really had a moment this year, and this I just feel like was the one that really captured my heart, and I feel like a lot of other people's as well. It's so good, it's so blendable. I like blending this with a Artiste brush. It just is my favorite way to do it. And I just think it's so nice and definitely worth the money. Second foundation that I loved this year is the Buxom Show Some Skin Weightless Foundation. This was the foundation I used almost every single day this year. And if I had to choose between this or the Hourglass, I would choose this one. It has super light coverage, like barely any coverage to be honest. But it's just one of those foundations that just you look nice in. It's just beautiful. It makes your skin look nice. It's really lightweight. It's called the Weightless Foundation. It has light to medium coverage, so decent amount of coverage. Like I said earlier, it's not very much, but it's definitely enough to get you through day to day, whether you have redness or acne. It definitely will cover that up. And it also has SPF 30, which I love for every day. So seriously, I never hear anyone talk about this foundation, so I thought I would show it some love because it truly is my favorite foundation right now. Okay, next let's start with concealer. Could you have guessed this would have been here? This is everyone's favorite concealer right now, and for good reason. It is seriously fantastic. Like, I don't know even what I did without this. This is so good. So if you've never seen it before, it looks like this. It's a Tarte Shape Tape, if I didn't say that. This is what it looks like. It has a huge wand, like that's so cool and so innovative, I feel like. I have the shade Fair. Why I love this is because it is full coverage, but it looks light coverage. It doesn't look like you have layers and a super thick concealer on. It just looks like you have, concealer on, just a little bit of concealer. And it really covers up literally everything from under your eyes to highlighting your face to covering up blemishes. It really does everything, and without looking super cakey. Next, let's talk about powder. This has been the year of RCMA No Color Powder. Everyone loves this, and I love it also. It's so good. I tried the Laura Mercier one this year thinking like this is the powder. It's the powder. But I did not like it at all. It made my under eye area look so like messed up. It did not look good. So this has just been the best powder ever. It's so light cover. Like it looks so nice and airbrushed, but at the same time you look so like natural. I wear this a lot of the times on top of my Buxom foundation to set it, and it doesn't add any coverage, doesn't make it look powdery or cakey or anything like that. So this is just the best. It's great for baking, great for all over your face, just, it's perfect. Alright, next we're going to talk about contour, bronzer. So for contour, I don't really have a powder that I like, it's my go-to that I love so much, but I do have a bronzer that I love more than anything. It's so good. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. For anyone who is fair, you know it's hard to find a bronzer that looks good on you without looking super orange. So this is the one that I have loved this year. It's so good. And this is the one usually I will use every single day. I can't believe I haven't hit pan on it yet, honestly. It's crazy. And it also smells like chocolate, which is a plus. Super nice. It's very, I would say medium toned. It's not really warm toned. It's not really cool toned. It just has a nice in the middle. And that's why I think it's great for honestly contouring and bronzing, like 2 for 1. It's so easy to do. And yeah, it's just a great bronzer. For blush, it's also from Too Faced, has to take the cake. This is the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in the shade Peach Beach. The reason I say this bronzer is because I used this, I think from March to like August of this year. This just has to be my favorite blush right now. It's so nice. It's so just like beautiful. It adds a really nice bronzy glow to your face without it looking orange or like you have bronzer on your cheeks, because it does have that pink strip in the middle. This is just my favorite. It's so nice. The formula is beautiful and it lasts all day. Next is highlighters. Mary Luminizer by The Balm Cosmetics. This is my favorite highlighter for so many reasons. First of all, the formula is just wonderful. The payoff, look at that pigment. And look how shiny it is and beautiful. Like, I love this highlighter. I love that it's light enough that I can actually wear it. There are a lot of highlighters out there that I can't wear because they're too dark, that are more this gold champagne-y color. So I'm so glad I found a highlighter this year that I really can put everywhere and it not look like I have little brown strips on my face. Every fair person knows that problem. It sucks. Like, it's not good. So I love it so much. The formula, the color, the whole thing, perfect. Next for eyebrows, I kind of had to think for a second. I was like, well, I have several favorites. I love Anastasia Dip Brow. I love the Benefit Cut Brow. So good. But when I really thought about what I use consistently every day, when I didn't want to struggle with my eyebrows, because that happens sometimes. We struggle with our eyebrows. We're like, wow, this product just does not work for me consistently. And that's kind of how I felt about Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I love it. I use it all the time. But it just isn't my favorite. My favorite brow product is, this is a tiny version of it, is the Pixie Brow Powder. This is seriously the best product for brows that I've ever used. This is what I have in my eyebrows today. This is something that I like using when I don't want to look like I have the perfect Instagram structured brows. I always try to like kind of get that, but I just don't, it doesn't look good on me for some reason. So this is just a nice everyday brow product that you can use just a little bit of to give you a nice natural looking brow, or you can really pack it on to give yourself those Instagram brows if that's what you want. But powders are so much easier to work with in my opinion, and yeah, I feel like this was my brow product this year, and this is definitely something I'm going to be taking with me into 2017. Let's move on to our eyes. So this will be no surprise, I use this in every single video, the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. It's my favorite primer potion this year. This is just so good. It never fails me. This never makes my eyeshadow crease no matter what eyeshadow I'm even using. I can use ColourPop, I can use Anastasia, Makeup Geek, whatever I want, and I know it's not going to crease or transfer, which I love. And I know the color payoff's going to be great. So basically it's a yellow primer. You've seen me use it. It's yellow, which is nice as I have yellow undertones in my skin, so it just kind of like goes well with my skin. It looks good. And yeah, I love this primer. When I think about eyeshadow, I thought about 2 categories, single shadows and eyeshadow palettes. So basically they're one and the same because you'll see. So my favorite palette of the year is also probably no surprise, the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. This is just the perfect palette for life, honestly. You have your neutrals, you have the beautiful, beautiful reds, you have an orange, you have brown, you literally have everything you could possibly want in a palette. And you have shimmers, mattes, so many different formulas. So this is my favorite palette. It's so good. Anastasia's formula is so good, and I feel like 2016 was definitely the year of Anastasia. They became kind of a really like amazing brand. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite palette this year. And then for single shadows, like I said, one and the same. Anastasia's single shadows are my absolute favorite. These are all the ones that I have. And I want to talk about one in particular that is my absolute favorite. This is Anastasia Orange Soda. This is my everyday transition color. Seriously, if I'm ever doing a warm toned look, this is the color that I go for. It's so, so perfect. Let me swatch it on my hand for you. It's just, it works for me every single time consistently. It's so nice. It's one of those beautiful, like, orange pukey colors that I feel like really had a moment this year. They really had a moment in 2016, and I'm okay with that. That's awesome. So this is just like one of those colors that I use every single day, and I really feel like I couldn't do this video without talking about on orange soda. Okay, so for eyeliner, I have my eyeliner. It's a Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. That is my favorite eyeliner of the year. However, I have no idea where it is. No idea. I used it yesterday, tried to find it today, can't find it anywhere, so that's my favorite eyeliner, but I have nothing to show you. It's just perfect. It's matte, it's nice, the little nib that you use is really easy. It's just a nice, easy eyeliner for every day, whether you're doing a really dramatic wing or just a little bit, just lining your lashes. It's perfect. I don't have a favorite mascara of the year because I'm very picky with mascaras, and I haven't really found a mascara yet that I'm like head over heels in love with. However, I do have an eyelash primer that I'm obsessed with. I use this in every single video. This is the Dior Show Maximizer 3D Triple Volume Plumping Lash Primer. Whenever I buy a mascara, I always try it by itself first. For some reason, it always, like 99% of the time, fails me. Like, it looks bad. It doesn't curl my lashes, doesn't keep them curled, doesn't whatever. Whatever the case, it doesn't do what I want it to do. Whenever I use this along with mascara, it just makes my lashes look the way I want them to look, which is super full, voluminous, long, PC, but not too PC. It's just perfect. It's just a nice white primer, and this is definitely something that I will always be repurchasing because it never fails me. To finish off the face before I go on to the lips, I gotta talk about my favorite setting spray, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is so good. This will make your makeup last throughout a rainstorm. I love the way it sprays out. I have like nothing left, so I'm not gonna spray it. I gotta save that for a special occasion, right? So yeah, all the setting sprays with Urban Decay are super, super great, but this is the one that I think is just, it's a little bit better than the rest, or it does what I want it to do. It makes it last all day, makes your makeup look a little bit more natural, and it just really locks it in, so I love that. Then for lip products, I have 3 categories: a standard lipstick, a liquid lipstick, and glosses. So I'll start with the standard lipstick. This may come like as a surprise because it's not a high-end brand, but it is the Rimmel Moisture Renew lipstick in the shade First Class Nude. This is my favorite lipstick all year. I feel like I haven't used it that much, but when I was looking at my lipstick collection, I was like, you know, this is just the nude for me. Like, I'll swatch it on my hand. It's seriously the most beautiful nude. It's got the perfect amount of pink and brown undertones that I think makes it work for so many skin tones. Smells fantastic. The Moisture Renew line from Rimmel is very, very, very moisturizing, which is nice, especially for this time of the year when our lips are typically pretty dry. Mine are so dry right now. Like, this liquid lipstick is not doing me any favors. So yeah, love that lipstick. For liquid lipstick, my favorite formula and color of the whole year, may be surprising because I talk about Kylie Cosmetics so much on my channel, and I love their lipsticks, but my favorite has to be the Anastasia liquid lipsticks. They're so good. And my favorite color has to be Pure Hollywood. This is the nude that I just love and I can't stop wearing. I find myself reaching for this color more often than any other lipstick in my collection, liquid lipstick or regular lipstick. It's just beautiful. It dries down to a really nice matte finish. I can eat meals, and this will still be on. So I love that. And it doesn't feel too drying. I don't notice that it's on my lips when it's on my lips. And then lastly, let's talk about glosses. My favorite gloss of the year has got to be Kylie Cosmetics. They're so good. I have never used a gloss that's quite like this before, to where they're super, super thick, but they're still super, super comfortable to wear, and just all around an amazing formula. My favorite ones are the nudes because they're just so easy to wear every day, but these glosses are so pigmented. It's that one right here on the end. So pigmented, so beautiful. The colors are so modern and beautiful. Like, there are so many different ways to do nudes. You can do pinky nudes, brownie nudes. These are like the perfect in-between brown pink nudes that makes it work for so many skin tones and so many people with different preferences. So I think that's why they were so popular this year. Partly because, yeah, it was Kylie Jenner, but also because they really were amazing quality, and I will be reaching for these definitely in this new year. Alright everybody, so that is everything that I have to share with you guys. I hope this video isn't too long. I kind of tried to keep it going, so it wasn't going to be forever, because I feel like all I have to really do is tell you I like a product, and how much explanation is there? I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys had a great New Year's and great holiday season, and it was nice. Personally, I am ready to get back into the swing of things, take down the decorations and stuff like that. I love Christmas, but when I'm done, I'm done. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe this video. And I also want to tell you guys that I have a look or a video on this look coming to you guys on Wednesday. So I hope you guys are excited to see how I got this look. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Yeah. Bye.